One more time for the prize. You don't always get that. You don't always get that. Now, I've got to be honest. This is the bit that gets had a little bit of fun. Because here is a man who's slightly nervous. You know, he's got a speech to perform. You know, and now he's waiting for me to give him the mic. You know, you're waiting for the microphone, but you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. But look, make him feel awkward, please. He's got a big job to do, but he's doing a great job. It is the best man. Give him this up, give it up, give it up.
Thank you.
It's a wedding, mate. Come on.
Take it off.
Right, now, I know everyone said they're not going to be too long. I'm going to actually try and not be too long, because it's not my wedding.
For the first time in your life.
And I'm not the father of the bride. This makes a change. Now, I've known George for a really long time. And because of this, I've probably got enough material to put him behind bars. But we're joined by a significant police presence. Matt, Steve, Zoe and George. Not to mention both of our bosses. So I think I'll stick to the stuff that won't get him fired or put in prison. George is one of the smartest people I know, but he's also one of the most courageous, and not in the run into the fire without thinking twice sense, but in the think twice, then tell everyone they're focusing on the wrong fire. I couldn't tell you the number of times he's glanced over my shoulder at something I'm working on, told me I'm doing it wrong, then showed me his way of doing it that's twice as fast and requires half the effort. He's rarely part of any consensus, which, as I'm sure many of you know, is both a blessing and a curse. However, that's truly what makes George George. You know, the uniqueness of his life, his lifestyle, and the way he does everything is a reflection of, you know, the choice he's made to do things differently. And don't get me wrong, the guy can be as blunt as a foot to the face. But that is one of the things that I love and respect about him most. You never have to guess what he's thinking. And that's usually because he shouted it like right in your face. Now, it's been mentioned a few times, and I didn't know this, otherwise I wouldn't have put it in. But it's in there, so we'll go with it anyway. And that is the story of how George and Phoebe met. And it is truly a modern day love story. They met in a Wetherspoons during COVID, after matching on Tinder. However, modern day love story, yeah, come on. However, you know, it was immediately apparent that there was something special in Phoebe from the way that George talked about her. You know, she's so pretty, she's so great, she's so funny, and she likes Benidorm. And, you know, I thought, wow, he's finally found his match. He can settle down. He can leave those Saturday nights at Pop World Southampton behind him. But it wasn't until I actually met Phoebe that I knew she really was his perfect match. Not only is she beautiful, kind, funny, and likes Benidorm, which is pretty important for George, but she's also a woman who won't always give in to him. She won't be pushed around by his old man ways or his big fancy words. And he's got a lot of them. He has got a lot of them. You know, she's got him into running. She's got him into CrossFit. I've even seen him get him up and make him dinner and make him make dinner. And that is truly a miracle. Trust me. Unfortunately, though, Phoebes, you still got a ways to go. It has been the same pair of brown Skechers slip-ons for like 10 years, and they have got to go. They've got to go. Before I forget, it's been mentioned a couple times, but bridesmaids, you all look amazing. You've all done an amazing job. It's been such a success, we couldn't have done it without you.
I know, right?
You're amazing. Now, George, we're growing up, and although we pretty much sit opposite each other at work, our lives won't always be as close in proximity as they are now. But you'll always be my big brother and best friend. And now, I have another amazing friend and sister in Phoebe. Look after each other in your amazing marriage. I will always be here for you both. I love you lots. Now please be outstanding and toast the amazing couple, George and Phoebe. Let's fucking party.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear it before, you'll hear it again. But you may have a drink, you may not have a drink. We're gonna celebrate today for George and Phoebe. We are gonna celebrate having a good time for their love and pleasure together. You best get a drink in your fucking hands, and you best drink it, because I'm gonna be incredibly very pissed off if you don't. I will see you soon on the dance floor, my friends. Oh wait, hold on. If anyone's feeling really, really brave, and I mean Pierre Prona, maybe you might be. Like maybe you just made like a lot of money in a startup. Who knows? But we will be doing tattoos. I'm getting a tattoo, so maybe you'll get a tattoo. Who knows?